Greeting dear children, we are doing exercise 8.1 of chapter quadrilateral of class 9th maths and this is the question number 6. Question says ABCD is a parallelogram with the diagonal AC bisecting angle A, means angle A is divided into two equal halves and we have to prove it also bisects angle C, as well as we have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. So let us do. Given ABCD is a parallelogram with diagonal AC bisecting angle A, that means angle 1 equal to angle 2. To prove AC bisects angle C, that means angle 3 is equal to angle 4 we have to prove, and we have to prove ABCD is a rhombus. If we have to prove rhombus, it means we have to prove its two adjacent sides. Any two adjacent sides are equal, so it's a rhombus. So let us do solution. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, that means opposite sides are parallel. That means AB is parallel to CD, AC is transversal. Now, because when two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then alternate angles are equal. This means angle 1 is equal to angle 3, right? By this, these are the parallel lines and this is the transversal. 3 angle will be equal to angle 1. Why? These are alternate angles. Similarly we can say AD is parallel to, also AD is parallel to BC. Again, this AC is transversal. So it means angle 2 will be equal to angle 4. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Reason is same, alternate angle. It means 1 3 के equal है, 2 4 के equal है. Now but one angle is, but it is given angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given. So by 1 and 2, what will be there? It means angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. 3 is equal to 4. It means angle C is bisected. This means angle C is bisected. So first thing we have proved that angle C is bisected. Hope you have understood. It was very simple. This line is parallel to this. This is transversal. This angle will be equal to this angle. Why? Because they are alternate. Similarly, these two are alternate angle. But these angles are mutually equal. So this angle will be equal to this angle. It means angle C is bisected. Now I have to prove that it is a rhombus. See, angle 2 4 के equal है, but 4 is equal to 3, right? So it means angle 2 and 3 are mutually equal. So in triangle ACD, angle 2 and 3 are equal. What does it infer? Because angles, sides opposite to equal angle are equal. So side AD will be equal to side CD. So two adjacent sides are coming to be equal. So it's a rhombus. So let us continue. Now second step is to prove ABCD is a rhombus. Step 2, to prove ABCD is rhombus. But we are taking angle 1 is equal to angle 3, but angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This means angle 2 is equal to angle 3. In triangle ACD, right now, angle 1 3 के equal है because of alternate angle. But 1 is given to be equal to angle 2. So angle 2 is equal to angle 3. In triangle ACD, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. This is just now proved above. sides opposite to equal angles. So sides opposite to equal angle will be equal. This implies 2k opposite CD is equal to 3's opposite side is AD. This means adjacent sides of this parallelogram are equal. Because adjacent sides are equal, so it is a rhombus. I hope you have understood. Got this part? This is very easy. Now let us do the next question. Question number 7. I am starting from here. Question 7 is ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus means it is also a parallelogram and its adjacent sides are equal. ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means all sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Right? So ABCD is a rhombus. And what else is given here? Show that diagonals AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. We have to show. First thing is AC bisects angle A and angle C. And second thing, BD bisects angle B and angle D. It is very simple question, just the reverse of this. It is given ABCD is a rhombus. If it is a rhombus, it is parallelogram as well as its adjacent sides are equal. Now we have to prove AC bisects angle A. I will take one triangle. I have taken ACD. This side is equal to this side. So angle opposite to equal side are equal. It means angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. Why? Angle opposite to equal side are equal. Then I will take this triangle. In triangle ABC, this AB side is equal to BC side. So angle opposite to equal side are equal. So this angle will be equal to this angle. Angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. But because it's a rhombus as well as parallelogram, so angle 2 3k equal भी है. एंगल 1 2k इक्वल था, 2 3k इक्वल था, 3 4k इक्वल था. तो इससे क्या हो गया? 1 and 3 are mutually equal, 2 and 4 are mutually equal. It means AC bisects angle A. Similarly, we can prove BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. Let us do this solution. Hope you have understood. What I want to convey here, given and to show is written. Now I am doing solution. Solution of answer 7. But I have taken in triangle ACD, AD is equal to CD. Why AD is equal to CD? Because these are the sides of rhombus. Sides of rhombus are equal. Sides of rhombus are equal. AD is equal to CD. Therefore, angles opposite to equal side will be equal. That means what? In this triangle, this side is equal to this side. So, angle opposite to them are AD. For AD, which is the opposite angle? Angle 2 is equal to, which is opposite to CD. This is angle 1. Angle 2 is equal to angle 1. Right? So, this is our 1 thing. Now, in triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC. So एंगल AB के ऑपोजिट कौन सा एंगल है? एंगल 4 will be equal to angle 3. Reason is angle opposite to equal side. So they are equal. So by angle 2 1 के equal है, angle 4 is equal to angle 3. But angle 1 is also equal to angle 4. Why? Angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Why? These are alternate angles. It means angle 1, 2, 3, 4 they will be equal. है ना? So by 1 and 2, 1 and 4 are equal, 3 and 2 are equal. They are alternate angles. So by 1 and 2, by equation 1 and 2, what will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4 all will be equal. 1 is equal to 2 and this is the equation 1. 1 2 के equal है, 3 4 के equal है और साथ में हमें पता है 3 और 4 भी आपस में equal है. Therefore 1 equal to 2 equal to 3 equal to 4. As 1 and 3 are mutually equal, as 1 and 3 are mutually equal, two and 4 are also equal. Therefore, AC bisects angle A and angle C. That's it. ठीक है. Similarly, we can prove. For second part, we need not to prove. We will just write similarly by joining diagonal. Similarly, by joining by diagonal BD, we can prove angle B equal to angle B and D are bisected. Angle B and angle D are bisected. That's it. Have you understood this? Thank you.